One challenge that leaders may have is knowing how to respond to the concerns of those who are underrepresented or marginalized in their teams. And one set of questions that can be very valuable in this circumstance is really to kind of interrogate your bias as a leader. We all have biases. There's nothing wrong with that. We're human beings. We are all raised in different conditions. We respond differently to the stimuli that we, encounter. So it's perfectly reasonable to have biases. But as a leader, you need to be aware of them. So questions that you can ask yourself are things like, how will this decision that I'm about to make affect some identity groups more than others? And so this will start you on this journey of perspective taking, if you like, and recognizing that yours is not the only valid perspective here. Another question you can ask is, if I had a different identity to my own, then how would I respond to this decision that I'm about to make? And again, this encourages you to really take a different perspective and wear a different pair of shoes, if you like, in terms of making that decision. And then the most important thing you can do is ask. Instead of you sort of twisting yourself up in knots trying to understand where somebody else comes from or what their opinion might be, why don't you just ask them? So you could circulate a form and say, I'd love to hear from all of you. What are your opinions about this decision? Or you could have like a mini focus group with a couple of people and say, well, look, I'm from this particular group. This is my background. I really want to understand your perspective on this one before I make this decision. It's so important. And even if you make a decision that doesn't quite go in the direction or in the line of what some of your marginalized individuals have been asking you for or telling you about, just the simple act of asking in the first place and gathering as many different viewpoints as possible. And then before you make your decision or when you announce your decision, making sure that you're really transparent about the reasons why you've made that decision, that behavior can make a huge difference in terms of pulling everybody together in the same direction so that your decision and the actions that you take as a team are ultimately successful.